Hello, good morning, and it's 10:45. It's way past drinking meds time. So I'm having breakfast, and here's my sister. Ah. So we have hot dogs and toast and tuna and banana and all these other stuff. Well, welcome again to the vlog, and I'd like to thank everyone for the love and support. But tonight, I'd like to share with everyone a favorite pastime of every Filipino, and that is to partake in the consumption of Jollibee. So I have a burger, and another burger, and I have rice, and I have spicy chicken, and fries, and gravy, which I will drink instead of put on my chicken like a normal person does, and tuna pie. So partake with me in this eating of Jollibee, and a great celebration of being able to taste sweet things yesterday. Hello and welcome back. So we just got back from partaking in the wonderful Jollibee. So very um, Alright, hello and welcome back everyone. So we just came from eating Jollibee for the first time in all of this self-isolation. So indeed, that made me very happy. It's very nice to taste Jollibee again. So in this video, I'd like to talk about if for our muscles we have a full range of motion. I would say that for our taste buds, we have a full range of taste as well. And I'd like to talk about how that disappeared for a lot of the time, and it hasn't completely recovered just yet, even as we approach the 2-week mark. But before we get into that, I just have a couple of Q&A that everyone was asking over Messenger and the comment section. So first of all, how did you come in contact with the virus? We're having the assumption that it was from one of our workers in our business. So especially to all of our kababayan who are small business owners, which is the majority of the businesses in the Philippines. Only less than 3% or less than 1% even of businesses are big corporations. So for the majority of businesses registered in the Philippines, we are all small business owners, and we are the ones who are most affected by this pandemic. So we'll just put a gentle reminder that even for our small business owners, it's very important for us to set those standards of safety, especially in our place of work. Another frequently asked question is it only myself, or are there other members of my family who are affected? And actually, I think I'm the third or fourth one to be affected in the household. So initially, the first positive test came earlier than August 1st, and it was actually, unfortunately, my grandmother. Then after she had her positive result in a couple of days, both of my parents also got a positive, followed by myself on August 4th, and then my sister on the following day. So all of us have already very good signs of recovery right now. My sister has already regained most of her taste. I'm a bit jealous of that, honestly, because there are still some taste which I can't taste. So we're gonna get into that in a little bit. the full range of taste. So let's talk a little bit about full range of taste. So for our muscles, you have a full range of motion. So that means how much of your muscle you can move around. Of course, I'm not a PT or OT or whatever specialist that is in that occupation, but by the time you've gone through so many PE classes in your lifetime, there is that full range of motion. So just like how you can stretch all the way, both of your arms to touch each other, one of the simple tests you can do. So for the full range of taste, I know that some of us have been taught when we were younger that for the different sections of your tongue, it corresponds with different areas of taste. For example, the tip of your tongue is sweet, or the middle of your tongue is sour, the sides of your tongue is salty. That is outdated information. It's been outdated for a very long time. So each and every individual taste bud on your tongue has that potential for that full range of taste. Now, like I mentioned a little bit yesterday, especially for the first couple of days which I was positive, I had absolutely no taste and no smell whatsoever. So how does that seem like? So when you're eating food, it honestly just feels like it's mushy in your mouth. It feels like another way you could describe it is all of the food is hollow while you're eating it. You don't have any satisfaction from eating because there is no sensation of the food. There's no flavor. It's just a texture in your mouth and you swallow it for the nutrition. But unfortunately, at the same time, especially when I got positive on the first, then when I started taking medication, there was some complications which led me to have indigestion. And those indigestion led me to have a vomiting spill of about 2 or 3 days, and that's when it dawned on me how much exactly of my taste and smell that I lost. So when I didn't know I had COVID yet, the initial symptom was actually just that I had a fever and I had a runny nose. So I was assuming that because I have that runny nose, it's just a usual symptom of having a runny nose, which you can't taste anything or you can't smell anything because your nose is clogged. How can you smell or taste anything anyway? Then after the positive result came back, that's when it dawned on me that it was actually a symptom of COVID. So around August 3rd or 4th, during those vomiting spills or whatever, I realized that usually after you vomit, you can taste the bitter taste in your mouth. Now, for the first couple of days, I didn't taste any of that I didn't taste any of the vomit at all. So there was just a sense of relief that the vomit was out of my body, but I couldn't taste any of that bitter feeling in your throat or mouth, which you usually feel after you vomit. Now, after another 2 days of that, or a day or so, when I vomited in that evening, I was already able to retain or regain the bitter taste in my mouth. So, I take that as a little bit of a win. So, yes, it's unpleasant that now when I relieve myself via vomiting, there's a bit of discomfort because I can taste the bitterness, but I think that I also took that in a good way to show that there's a progress for the recovery of the taste. So, like I mentioned, That was around August 3, 4, 5. Yesterday on August 13th was the first time in a long while where I can say that I was able to taste sweetness. So it's good that I can taste sweetness already. But like I mentioned, it's not a full range of taste yet. So like I mentioned earlier, I had some burger, tuna pie, chicken, so spicy chicken. Really love spicy chicken. And honestly, does the Jollibee taste the same? It's very nice to taste Jollibee again, but not yet. It doesn't taste exactly the same. And I think that's an indicator again that the full range of taste hasn't returned yet. So there is this flavor in the tuna pie, which I wasn't really able to get when eating the tuna pie, as well as my favorite part of the Yum Burger, the mayonnaise mixed with ketchup. So that part didn't seem as sweet either. So there are definitely signs of recovery, and I'm very thankful for that. And again, before I end, I'd like to thank everyone for the love and support that you've showed to me and on the page. It's very wonderful that uh, I know that everyone is there right behind me. So as for me and my family, we're doing very well right now, and I think we really all have God to thank that we are blessed to be put in a position where we can be comfortably isolated at home. So thank you everyone for the support, and that's more or less it for this vlog about the full range of taste. I'm hopefully going to regain 100% back my taste buds by the end of next week. So here's to hoping that the full range of taste returns. But for now, there are really still some things where you can't taste completely. It's a bit, if you want to have a funny experience, try eating ice cream while you can't taste anything sweet. It's a little bit of a weird sensation. But more or less, that's it for this vlog. And after this, I'll actually go take a shower because I haven't taken a shower yet. So thank you everyone for listening, and that's it for this vlog.